Hey folks, Chris Wilson with Team Trilogy, and this is my In the Bag. Starting off with a Skookum dynamic disc cart. I got the Ranger bag in there as well. Let's start off in the back. Let's make it nice and clear. Team Judge. So I got a couple of the judges in there that are beat in nicely. Use those for the majority of my putting. We've got, moving up top, we got a whole lot of judges. So I've got some classic softs. These are great for approaching on greens that are a little bit sketchy and you don't want them to roll away. A little bit more floppy, they grab great on the green, and generally a good thrower. Got a whole bunch of judges in there that we're using for putting. Then we move into the harp. Harp's my go-to. You need that stable upshot. It's great for forehands. Gets you out of trouble more times than not. Key disc to have in the bag. Moving into mid-ranges, we're going to go from stable back to understable. Starting off, the Justice and a Sparkle Justice. This Lucid Sparkle Justice is very, very consistent. It's overstable. Great for spikes, great for flex forehand shots. Just an all-round dependable. Zero glide? No. We got one. Glide one. This is, it's a brick. It's going to go where you throw it. And really consistent, which is awesome. And then move into a puddle top suspect, Lucid Suspect. So this is great as well when you still need some stability, but need a little more glide out of it. So this one's up to a glide 3. Great stable disc that's going to finish for you left every single time. Mid-range, the Verdict. Verdict's a go-to. Great glide, great stability. Can really handle some force and hold a line for a long time. And then it's going to end up finishing left on you from a right-hand backhand standpoint. Really, really love using this disc. Great headwind, great downhill shot, consistent point and shoot. So those are my overstable mid-range collection. Then we move into the point and shoots. So we've got the Emax Sparkle Truth. So a little bit of an opaque hand-eye design on there. Great disc. This is kind of my go-to mid-range. It can handle the power, point and shoot. It's going to go exactly where you want it. And then stepping back a little bit in stability, a Premac Truth production. Worked in slightly, but can typically hold a line. Great for tailwinds, etc. And then we got the first run Premac Truth, and this baby's worked in nice. This is my understable mid-range. You want to be able to turn some corners and get around or have it pop up, and really Truths have such amazing glide. I can outdrive a lot of people that are throwing fairway drivers with these babies. So Truth, Emac Truth, awesome for the mid-ranges. So I've got some stability we're going to get into here. So a couple criminals, both the Fusion criminal as well as the Lucid criminal. I actually use the Fusion for up-down, so if I get in trouble or if I got to throw up over, that's my up-down thumber disc. And then the Lucid criminal is just all around, you know, a good stable disc. It can handle a headwind, can really lay into these things in a headwind, and it's going to come back every single time, keep you safe from OB, etc. So those are those. And then the Explorer 2018 disc of the year. Go-to, great fairway driver, consistent, stable but not overstable, so it can handle some power, really holds the line great. You put a little bit of edge on it, it'll typically find its way back at some point, but go-to disc, really, really great. Alright. And then of course the Raiders. So as soon as these came out, super pumped to get these in the bag. First run Raiders, got about 5 of those, so 2 in the bag right now that I'm working in, and I'll slowly add in the other ones as required. But go-to long distance driver, really great, gets a great S out of it and gets some good distance. Awesome disc. Then we get into the Felons. Where's my other Felon? Alright, so typically roll with 3 Felons. Starting off with the Fusion, so great disc. Worked in a little bit, so it's going to give you a little bit more glide, but always finish left. Then moving into a newer Lucid, which is great. And of course the Eric Oakley Lucid X key disc. This one's just awesome. You know, if you want that flare finish, the low shots that you want to flare off to the left, or just something you know is going to come back, those are my key stable drivers. The escapes, man, I'm excited for the Lucid X escape, but this is the Lucid, 2 versions of Moonshine as well with a tournament stamp on it. This one's a little bit lighter. I use this for big S's, turnovers, rollers, and then a max weight escape that's just tuned nicely and just really can find a line and hold it, and man, do these things glide. Glide 6, you can drop this thing off the tee pad and it's gonna go far, and consistently with great aim. Gotta have one of those in your bag. And then 2 more. So I got the Defender, a little bit of a headwind coming on. This is great. This is where I moved from the Raider more to the Defender, a little bit more stable. Great disc, great distance, strong glide, right in there with that long range driver family that I like to use. And then again, Stiletto. So this is another one of my up down. So if I want to throw far up down, this just cuts through the air. It's got a great flight path, and it's fantastic if you need to get up, down, and over stuff with some distance. So again, Chris Wilson with Team Trilogy, and that's my In the Bag.